Hey, how's it going? It's Tim Wilkie. I just did my public deputation for the 2025 budget. And yeah, it was pretty interesting. My general take about it, city councilors, they don't really want to hear about, in their opinion, a theory of social disparity, right? So I had to be very concise with my talking points. And I brought up two things, two budgetary concerns, as I called it. Boots on the ground. Do the Toronto Police need more hiring? I said, fuck no. And the reason being is because of undercover cop named Zachary Montague, right? Right. Zachary Montague was, harassing me at my apartment, right? He came here several times. One time he was wearing a Bruce Lee t-shirt, acting all smug and shit. I'm wearing a tank top in the same elevator. I'm like, the fuck? Like, this is some racist bullshit. Next time he's saying, like, he's a CSIS agent. Well, actually, that was the first time. He's a CSIS agent, and that he's got my devices are hacked, and that I'm being suspicious, and that I have a wide internet footprint, apparently. Right? But just like I told City Council, Zachary Montague is an undercover cop for Hamilton Police. The unfortunate part about that is that in 2022, when he was started harassing me at my apartment, I cross-referenced his name, and he was actually listed as a Constable Zachary Montague on Division 51's neighborhood officer page. After confronting Toronto Police's Marine unit, who then contacted Division 51, they both told me essentially that he was an undercover cop who used to work for Division 51, but is now a Hamilton officer. After confronting them, they took his name off of their neighborhood officer page, not before I took a picture of it, which, by the way, you can find that picture on if you go to the R. Honey and Barry Sherman page, you can find a user named Director Dry. You'll see a bunch of videos that were taken down or removed, but if you scroll down the page, you can find the pictures of that URL website stating that Constable Zachary Montague was an undercover cop for Division 51, apparently being a Hamilton officer for Division 51. And you can see another picture stating from Hamilton Police's investigative unit stating that they liaison officers to the Toronto Police Service. So I basically told them today, this January 21st, that they're lying to City Council. They're lying to Toronto, and they're artificially increasing their numbers, right? And you can find this information on my channel, Policing Theory Has Been Proven Wrong. But it just goes to show you, Toronto Police are a criminal organization. They lie about everything. All they do is lie, commit perjury, and commit crime. That's all they do. And they're lying about all the money they want. They want an anti-hate crime unit. They want an anti-tow trucking unit, apparently. Well, we know that there's Toronto Police cops who are involved in that illegal industry. That's what I told to someone earlier today, right? One of the people at the making a deputation. Toronto Police are a part of a two-sided coin. Criminals and cops, right? Criminals and cops. Police interact with criminals because they have to show up to crime scenes, jail people. So therefore, police are always going to be the ones closest to criminals, and they're going to form those criminal networks. It should be obvious. It should be so obvious, right? So if you're, an alleged, self-proclaimed social justice warrior, like left-wing people do not self-identify as social justice warriors, right? We know the term, fine, whatever. But if you're one of those people, then go to City Hall and just reframe your arguments solely on budgetary concerns. If you want to fight police corruption, do it in a format that they can speak to, because the City Council does not care. I think someone whispered to one of the councilors and said, "Oh, he's going to be talking about a theory of he's going to be talking about a theory of social disparity." It was like a gotcha moment, like, "Oh, we'll just ignore him. We'll just make him look like a fucking idiot." Okay, whatever. But I said my piece. I said what I had to say, right? But I understand, like, if it's a 2025 budget, city councilors are going to look at it from that framework. But they're only proving that city councilors, news media, they only bow to power a lot of the time. So many people from last year's public deputations and this year's public deputations are saying the same thing they said last year. We want to defund the police. They don't keep us protected. They surveil us. They brutalize us. We don't want more money for policing. We want money for social services. Just get it out of your fucking heads. Like, the Toronto police are not protecting people. They're not keeping us safe. They are a criminal organization. I had to say that to these people today. They're a criminal organization. Several people talked to me. I'm like, what do you think we're saying? You know, people with guns want power and control. Psychopaths are immediately attracted to the job of policing. Right? And if you call the police, if you see them on the street, that's the thing, right? They are going to slouch. They're going to be like slouching over a wall and just looking at you side-eyed like, yeah, you know, shit, like, we could write it up, but it's not going to go anywhere. Fuck it. Fuck it. Like, that's the problem. These cops don't fucking do anything with their jobs. These neighborhood officers are just some bitch ass cops. It's just a paycheck to them, right? And when when Pride Day says there's no pride in policing, right? For example, what do you think they're saying? These cops show up to their job just like, oh well, fuck it, might as well get paid today. I hear what you're saying, but, you know, there's nothing we can really do about it. You know, we're surveilling you, and we're causing you issues. And if you're a racialized person, we don't care about your stupid little fucking problems. We're not gonna Toronto Police service you. We don't give a fuck, right? And it's this nonchalant, laissez-faire attitude. It just shows entitlement, and no one in the city, at least sensible people that are showing up to these public deputations, they're saying, we don't believe in you. You're just bullshitting. We don't believe in you anymore. Right? And that's the issue. So go to City Hall. And you know what? That's the thing. I don't feel bad for these city councilors. Right? Policing is a social issue. You're going to have to deal with this every year. Every year, and you should. You should look these people in the face and really understand what people are going through. Right? It's a part of the democratic process. And you know what? I think more people shouldn't be involved, right? If they want to panic and be like, oh shit, we got to fucking talk to these people again. Good. I hope you do. I hope it. I don't want it to make your jobs miserable, but at the same time, if this is the thing that's going to actually put pressure on city councilors, then it needs to be done. It needs to be done. Right, so that's what I said. I made my two pieces. I said to City Council today at the 2025 budget, do Toronto Police need more funding, more boots on the ground, more hiring? I said no. I said they need an audit into cyber weapons and cyber surveillance. So that's what I did for the 2025 Toronto City Hall budget. My name is Tim Wilkie. I'm the improperly identified Sherman walking man suspect. Thank you so much and have a great day.